Robinson is here now with the details of the warm-up. Kevin.
Hey, good evening, you guys. Yeah, we've got big changes headed our way over the next couple of days, including lots of sunshine, some sunny days too in our forecast as we head through the rest of the upcoming week around here. Of course, last night was pretty cold. So far, the coldest night of the fall season, officially down even at the airport into the mid-30s. The good news is that was the worst of it. The rest of the week looking a lot milder. In fact, tonight will be chilly, but not quite as cold. And then it looks like it's warmer by midweek. How about we could be pressing 80 around here before the week is over? And overall, it looks nice to round out the week. Now, this is what I mean with another clear sky out there. It is going to be a chilly night. Skies are clear. The air is still very dry. Light winds. Many of you tonight will still get way down there into the 40s, even upper 30s. But frost won't be nearly as widespread. So here we go. We've got high pressure right over the Ohio Valley at the moment, hence the reason why we've practically got cloud-free skies out there. Tomorrow, that high is headed towards the East Coast and our winds are turning southerly, and obviously a warm-up will ensue. But just not tonight, though. Well, a little bit milder tonight. Again, upper 50s around 8 and then dropping their way back temperature-wise into the 40s. So more of us in the low 40s tonight versus being down there in the mid-30s. So for a lot of us, it will be about 5 or 10 degrees warmer. Now, the farther east you are, there will certainly be some upper 30s to be had around the area, especially in the burbs and then in some of the valleys, more sheltered areas out east through parts of Claremont, Brown, Highland, Adams counties, southeast of Interstate 71. There could be a little bit of patchy frost in some of the sheltered areas. But again, temperatures tonight, a couple of degrees warmer than they have been. The good news is that no real threat for rain this week. So if you've got something you need to do, a chore you need to complete outside, looks like the weather will cooperate. This is one of those types of weeks to get it done. So outside now, it's quiet, 62 at the airport, but look at the dew point in the upper 30s. That's how you know we've got a chilly night coming, but there's the sign of things to come, that southwest wind. So our winds have already gone southerly here. It's just not going to help us out much tonight. Just about everyone between about 60 and 65, so not a bad looking evening. Here's a quick check on Futurecast. Not much really here to show you. We have mostly clear skies tonight. There could be a few areas of fog, especially in some of the river valleys. Otherwise, a beautiful Tuesday. That transitions into a fantastic Wednesday. In fact, Wednesday is my pick day of the week. 2 reasons. We'll have plenty of sunshine, and on Wednesday, temperatures will get awfully close to 80 degrees, and then we see them fall a little bit for the second half of the week. Quick check on the tropics tonight. There are 2 systems down here, Gamma and Delta. I'm not going to talk much about Gamma because it's going to fade away, but Delta is a different story. Delta very likely will pose a threat somewhere along the Gulf Coast. Could be Louisiana again by the end of the week as a hurricane, and a strong one. So it bears watching over the next couple of days. Not as cold tonight, 44 for an overnight low. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, milder, 70. Here's a look at your day planner tomorrow, starting out in the mid-40s and then climbing up close to 70 by afternoon. 7-day forecast, Stephen and Ashley. We've got quite the stretch of weather. There is about a 10-degree drop, though, in temperatures between Wednesday and Thursday.
All right, Kevin, thank you. I see some